So, how's your circle work? Do you go for the WB or the GT? And does it look feral with the flaps and boards? Yeah, it's another language I'm speaking. It's Ute, and I've been learning it this weekend at the Deniliquin Ute Muster. Every year at this time, tens of thousands of revheads and revellers descend on the Riverina town they call Deni to spin their wheels in the dust and party in honour of that most Australian of icons, the You Beaut Ute. But I also learned the Ute Muster is a chance for bushfolk to escape the awful pressure of the worst drought in a century. And as you'll see, it's not just the blokes having all the fun. In the bush, almost everyone has one. From your honest farmer's knockabout to a customised plaything, all of them much more than a mere conveyance.
What are you, Beaut Ute?
It's our first year, so we don't really know what to expect.
Oh, they call you Muster Virgins.
Yeah, Muster Virgins.
Here at the Deni Ute Muster, in all their glory, they are a shiny reflection of their owners' personalities, sometimes even revealing their vanities and their foibles.
I'm intrigued by a butterfly emblem on the cover.
Yes, that's my tattoo.
That's got to be Deni, isn't it?
Definitely Deni, definitely, yes. And this is my 5th year here, so yeah.
All right, and you're a Deni junkie.
I am.
Fair crack of the whip. She might live in the city, but Karen Joyce is country at heart, loves her ute, and has spent a fortune to prove it.
How much you spend on it?
Oh, about 65,000.
65,000?
It's cost me, yes. We do all the work ourselves, though.
65,000?
Yes.
Some, like Karen's, are show ponies. Others, like Paul's, are real workhorses, but they are equally loved.
What do you love about your ute?
It's a ute, and that's
enough. It's a ute.
It's an original ute, you know, like like it's not something that you can just buy off the showroom floor.
You must be Nan.
Yeah.
This is a beautiful old Ford. What year is it?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I think it's 42 years old.
42 years old. Do you still love it?
Well, I'm sitting in it.
Back in the late 90s, things were crook in Deni. What the town needed was a draw card that would bring in visitors and money. And the unlikely idea they came up with was a Ute Muster. I mean, a Ute Muster. Whoever would want to go to one of those? And the answer is everyone.
We actually were planning to have a gathering of a couple of hundred utes, and all of a sudden, year one, all of a sudden we had 2,700 utes turn up. My God, I tell you what, you talk about, soil your pants, we didn't know what to do. They were driving all around the town, the police didn't know which way to go. We ute locked the town, and it's just the greatest thing. It's the greatest boost the bush has ever had. Is this yours? Ha, that's a beauty.
Everyone knows Lindsay Renwick, a born and bred local politician and a founding father and proudest advocate of the Deni Ute Muster.
If I want to know about utes, no better place in the world.
This is the place you will see every ute known to mankind here in Deniliquin, the ute capital of the world, and that's what we're famous for, utes.
And fair enough, because the ute is actually an Australian invention. And more importantly, the world's first ute was inspired by a woman towards the end of the Great Depression.
It's actually a history that begins here in Australia back in 1933 with a Gippsland farmer, or rather with his wife. These were hard times, remember, and the wife writes to the Ford Motor Corporation of Australia saying that the farmer can only afford one car, but she needs two purposes. She wants a car that he can take her to church in on a Sunday, and then on a Monday, a car that he can take the pig to market. Only a year later, this is what the Ford Motor Corporation come up with, the world's first You Beaut Ute, and amazingly, I'm driving it now. And just in case people think I'm gilding the lily, there it is. There's the number plate, 001, the very first ute.
That's it, yes, that's right.
You just want to touch it, really.
I know, yes. You
In the museum it says don't touch.
Not touch it, caress it.
Caress it.
To Ford historian Adrian Ryan, this ute is a triumph of both style and substance.
Now, of course, the critical question is, was the farmer's wife entirely happy with what she got?
Yes, evidently very, very happy, yes. And so were a lot of other farmers' wives in the decades following, you know.
The connection between Aussie Sheilers and Utes is still alive and well. The Deni Ute Master proves that. And on the family farm, 200 kilometres north of Deniliquin, the 5 Cheers girls are tuning up for the big weekend, following the golden rule of the bush. If you've got a ute, you've got to be able to fix it yourself.
It needed a new radiator, so it's now got a Statesman radiator in it. Needed a new shifter.
You don't need a mechanic.
Well, I wouldn't like to have to ask a mechanic. I think if it broke down in the middle of the road, I'd probably be able to work something out.
You're only 10. Are you looking forward to getting your first ute?
Yeah.
What do you want?
A pink WB.
A pink one?
Yeah.
You going there, Megan?
Yeah, all right.
There isn't a prouder dad in the bush than Ray Cheers, but it's a tough love in a hard country.
I understand that they've never got girly Christmas or birthday presents either.
No. The last few Christmases they've been getting tools.
Like toolbox for Christmas?
Toolbox and spanners and...
What do you reckon about that? Oh, thanks, Dad.
Yeah, means that he wants me to do more work.
On this 3,300 hectare property, no job is too tough for the girls. Ray's bred an enthusiastic team of capable female workers. But out in the huge paddocks, it's a grim story. Another failed crop in what's been a long 10-year drought.
Mate, this is not looking like a good investment.
No. It's a total loss.
Total loss of how much?
Roughly 200,000.
The only thing you've raised successfully in flies. The flies are terrific here.
Yeah. Well, if we had as much rain as we had flies, we'd be a lot better off.
Ray reckons that sometimes it's enough to make a bloke feel completely knackered. Speaking of which, no agrarian task is too grisly for the Cheers girls.
I would be making a lot more fuss than that. Look at him.
This is the last job before the family can head off to the muster and forget their troubles.
Yeah, you're doing it right. Just keep cutting through that membrane there.
So it's a bit of castration and then off to the Deni Ute Master.
Yeah.
The blokes down there better watch out.
Yeah, they wouldn't want to get on the wrong side.
And so the Cheers girls hit the road to join the world's biggest ute migration. Travelling across the country, heading for Deni. They disappear into a vast sea of 20,000 people and more than 7,000 utes.
Do you love your ute?
I do love my ute, yes, and I think it's me. And at my age, it's something to have. It's nice to have something that is just you.
Among them, Pam McPherson, who drove from Bribie Island, Queensland, in her old Vanguard.
There we are.
Ah, it's clean.
Oh, it's not really.
Well, you've driven all the way from Bribie Island.
Yes, and I haven't even washed it since
So
I
it's
got
not looking
here.
too bad.
I didn't wipe it. I forgot to.
Do you have a bloke that goes with this ute?
No, I don't. Oh, certainly not. No, you can't afford a ute and a bloke.
Cash-strapped and drought-stricken, Deniliquin might be, but by the end of this weekend, they will be better off by an estimated $20 million. Not bad on the back of utes, beer and Bundy. But if Deni is about raising cash and the spirits of the bush, it's also about raising a lot of dust.
Today he's actually got, from 60 Minutes, Charles Woolley, passenger in his vehicle.
I was in for the most popular event at the Deni Muster.
Getting filmed from all around.
They call it circle work, which involves going round in circles at extremely high speed, in this case with the Australian champion Darren Page.
Just working around. I smell burning rubber. It's clutch.
I don't know if you can still hold it by now.
I think the driver who raises the most dust wins the prize.
Hope you enjoyed the ride. Oh, shit. No swearing on the camera.
This is stuff that you yell at your kids for in any other situation.
Yeah. Don't rip the arse out of me ute, but that's what they can do here. They can do it in front of the public and have a ball.
And indeed, everyone did. Though ironically, it rained at Deni this weekend, rained on the festival that had in fact been created because there was no rain.
Right, Deniliquin, let's get it on now.
Right, Natalie. Go, Natalie. Take your balance, Natalie. Go, Natalie.
Well, you've finally forgotten your troubles. And it's raining.
It's raining, yeah. Go, Megan.
You don't mind if I stay out a little later.
Maybe it wasn't enough to break the drought, but more than enough to break the gloom for the battling Cheers family, which of course is what Deni is all about.
Hello, I'm Tara Brown. Thanks for watching 60 Minutes Australia. Subscribe to our channel now for brand new stories and exclusive clips every week. And don't miss out on our extra minutes segments and full episodes of 60 Minutes on 9now.com.au and the 9Now app.